Hi, Scorpio, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Scorpio may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what may be potentially unfolding for you in the month of December. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. All right, Scorpio, well, I will be channeling messages here, focusing on the potential unfolding for you in the month of December. December being the last month of the 2025 calendar year before we mark into a new calendar year of 2026. December has lots of planetary shifts, one of which we have our last full moon, supermoon, on December 4th, which will be in Gemini. There's also meteor showers going on and other planetary shifts. So this reading is focusing on how you can take that transformative, powerful energy and set the stage up for yourself to embrace 2026 in a very transformative way, and one that you will be stepping forward into a brand new cycle. So let's see here what December may have potentially in store for you, and then we'll see what comes through. All right, so let's take a look here, Scorpio, what's coming through for you. And you have here the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's bring that out because there's a potential here of a big surprise. First and foremost, you have here the Eight of Cups. You may be potentially emotionally disengaging from several things, or maybe from one thing. Now, this could be something in the past or recent past, or things that may have occurred in 2025 that you are either continuing to release or will start releasing in the month of December. Now, the Eight of Cups is not only about the emotional disengaging, but also it's about you leaving behind something, someone, or an environment so that you can grow. You're walking into a new horizon. Now, this deck only shows you the cups, but if you know the Eight of Cups in the traditional deck, you have someone who has completely turned around. They're walking away into the sunset, into a new stage, into the horizon, and they're leaving behind the Eight Cups. Now, for some of you here, this energy is one that you have had to accept. Maybe you didn't want or haven't, been wanting to, or maybe that wasn't your intention to leave something or someone behind, but you felt that there was a need to do so. Okay. Others of you, maybe it was someone else's decision. Maybe it was a situation, an environment that you didn't really have a say in, and you had nothing more but to just accept what was going on. Now, the Eight of Cups is saying here, you are letting go. Maybe you are drained, emotionally. You're, in this sense of like focusing inward and saying to yourself, it's time for me to walk away or to accept the loss and move in a new direction. Now, I want to talk about the new direction because that's very positive here with the Wheel of Fortune. But here with the Eight of Cups, it says, I accept my situation with resistance. Okay. So sure enough, validation, confirmation. There's a sense of acceptance. And that's the first step in allowing yourself to move or to walk towards the next chapter. Now, here we go. Wheel of Fortune, next chapter here for you. Again, you could be walking away from something in December and walking into another opportunity. Or there's a sense here that because you finally have left the runway, so to speak, for a lack of a better symbolism, because you've left the runway open, okay? Now new things could be coming through, okay? So now you're, quote unquote, symbolically speaking here, your plane, your plane full of blessings, destiny, fate can finally move in, right? Can finally land in that beautiful clear strip. So the Eight of Cups is that leaving, or leaving behind all that emotion, and finally saying to yourself, listen, I'm moving on. Wheel of Fortune says, I trust whatever the universe brings me. There's a sense of surrendering here, surrendering to the process of letting go. Letting go not only emotionally, but also letting go of the holding of the reins or the resistance here in moving in a direction that has been either divinely created or fated for you. Especially if you were very resistant in wanting to walk in a very different path or in a different direction, the universe is saying, listen, you're doing the right thing. You're leaving something behind because there's a need here for you to leave that, landing strip nice and clear so that the universe can bring better opportunities, okay? Now, the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is known as the planet of good luck. It is the bringer of good luck and expansion. So anything having to do with Jupiter, it increases. So I feel here that there's an increase here of you saying to yourself, there's hope on the other side, or there's an opportunity for me to, not only emotionally disengage from things that no longer serve me, but also move in a direction where I can apply the lessons that I have learned from this letting go. Okay, there's no longer a sense of resistance and tension. There's more of this free flowing of, let's see what happens. Let me allow the universe to co-create with me, or let me co-create with the universe. Now, we're going to, of course, add more layers to this reading, and we'll see what else may be potentially unfolding for you. Now, great opportunity here with the Wheel of Fortune. As I said, it could be something very close. Ooh, you have arrow, and I don't know if you could see this, but I'll move it a little further. You have arrow and flute, so we're going to take those two. So arrow and flute. It's giving clarity to the Eight of Cups. But what I was saying here with the Wheel of Fortune, remember I said something about the heart, because you have green aventurine. Okay, green crystals are very much related symbolically here to the heart chakra, which is the green color. Okay, it's the energy the body energy center here of the heart. So there you go. Let's see what's coming through. And it's so funny that when I was saying that, Fool and Arrow came through. So here you go. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Validation, confirmation. That disappointment is that emotionally disengaging. You're no longer trying to force a triangle into a rectangle space. Okay? There's a sense of you saying, listen, whatever may have occurred, either in the past or recent past, or whatever may be unfolding here for you in the month of December, you're no longer continuing to try. You are now moving into a new direction. You're not emotionally invested in this or either person, environment, or situation anymore. And Arrow says here you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And there you go. This is validation, confirmation. Same exact thing that I channeled a little while ago is coming through here with the two cards that I didn't even cut the deck. They just popped out. So again, you're moving into the horizon, and sure enough, you have here the arrow, and look at that, the sun on the horizon. Okay, there's a lot of mountains here, and this arrow is just giving the symbolism of you surpassing, moving away from, like the Eight of Cups says here, you walking away and emotionally disengaging from a person, situation, circumstance, or event. Towards where? Where is the arrow pointing? It's pointing towards the Wheel of Fortune. Now, What's interesting with the Wheel of Fortune also is that if you closed, or I should say, if you didn't have the proper closure on something in the past or recent past, or you've been contemplating in the back of your mind, man, I wish I had an opportunity to fill in the blank, or I wish, you know, this and this could happen just spontaneously, or just, maybe I just want a sign. I want this, the universe to send me a sign, symbol, synchronicity that what I am thinking about, what I am feeling about something, it could be very much connected to giving something a second chance, because the Wheel of Fortune is that kind of go right back around. But there's this energy here of perhaps the universe spinning something in your direction that maybe you have been contemplating on, maybe you've been thinking about, maybe you've been wishing, hoping, desiring. And this is an opportunity here that the universe is saying, hey, listen, I'm giving you a free spin here. Use it wisely, okay? Now, the Wheel of Fortune, let's see what else is coming through for you here, Scorpio. And Scorpio, if these messages, look at that, what just dropped, a rose. Talk about validation, confirmation. I just said there that, it could be a second spin here. Now, does it have to be in love? No, it doesn't have to be in love, but could it be in love? Yes, it could. And maybe here December is setting up the stage for 2026, okay? Ooh, all right, so we have handshake and we have mule, okay? All right, let's see. So first and foremost, we have Rose here. And remember, these three cards are giving more clarity here for the Wheel of Fortune. It says romance is in the air. This may be in the love sector. It may be connecting or reconnecting with someone from the past or recent past, okay? If you are in a solid connection, okay, if you are in a solid connection, this could be here the reignited passion here between you and your current spouse or long-term connection, okay, significant other, all right? But for some of you here, there may be the sense of you leaving someone or something behind in order to move in a new direction where there is either more romance, okay, more passion, okay? So, of course, take the messages as they may resonate. You have here handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Remember that I said a little while ago, for some of you here, the Wheel of Fortune may be spinning an opportunity back into your energy field, back into your path. And this time around, you may be considering doing something differently, looking at the situation a bit differently. Maybe the person, maybe something wasn't, like I said before, it wasn't closed in a proper way. Maybe there are things that have been left unsaid or not done. And in retrospect, as time has moved on, and as you have emotionally disengaged from something that was consuming your focus, now that you are walking potentially in a new direction, there may be here an opportunity for you to reconcile your thoughts, meaning you with yourself, reconcile your thoughts, reconcile with your emotions, to then move in a direction where perhaps for some of you, this may be indicating a reconciliation, a mending, a fixing of the sorts, okay? Where, unconditional love prevails. Now, this could be in a romantic setting, and it could also be non-romantic. Of course, this is a general reading, and both could be equally open to that. Now, if we're looking at this from the aspect of career, there could be an opportunity here rolling in for you, okay, as well. Maybe an opportunity that you didn't quite see before that you now are like, this is where I want to go. So there's more reignited passion. There may be some negotiations and some compromise here, or with yourself, or there could be, an opportunity here to, make amends here as well, okay? So the stranger could be an interview. The stranger could be answering a post, a job post, of things of that nature here. But the Wheel of Fortune, For some of you, maybe two separate things here. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune is giving you another chance at love and another chance in career. Okay, so take it as it may resonate. Now, here with the Mule, it says someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And I feel that this is the energy here that the Eight of Cups is really focusing on. Maybe there were sign, symbol, synchronicities from the universe. Maybe the universe has been trying to remind you here that perhaps a decision or the manner in which something may have gone may have been in a direction where you were just too stubborn to listen to or to allow yourself to be embraced by the opportunity of looking at something from a different point of view, a second change of heart or a change of mind. And here with the Mule under the Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting here that you are finally paying attention. You're paying attention to the possibility here of spinning something in a different direction, or at least your wishes as far as like validation, confirmation. You saying, well, maybe if I see some sign that shows me that this time around I should move in this direction, this may be that call, ring ring, that you've been waiting for, or at least a sign of validation or confirmation here. Now, I do want to mention here with the arrow is giving a lot of Sagittarius energy. You may have Sagittarius, or something may have happened during Sagittarius season. Sagittarius season, right now, we're currently in Sagittarius season, and we're going to continue into Sagittarius season until December, I want to say 20th or 21st, around there. So there may be here, this for some of you, it's like it's happening or maybe potentially occurring here in the month of December, that you really choose to close the door on either someone, something, or in an environment, and really choose to move in a whole different direction where you will need to reconcile within yourself what those next steps may be. Let's see what else is coming through. Last but not least, your last and final card here. Don't forget, Scorpio, drop a rose. So funny, that is my symbol here for my channel. Drop a rose in the comment section, and let me know if these messages resonated with you. When you drop a rose, it tells me, hey, listen, these messages resonated. So go ahead and do so if this is resonating. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Last but not least, we have here the energy is gaining momentum. Your ambition, your inspiration, this fire in your belly is gaining momentum. So this could be something that you've been thinking about. This could also be excuse me, this finale or this ending or this emotionally disengaging or walking away from a person, a situation, a circumstance, an event, an environment, finally taking momentum. Maybe you've been thinking about it for quite some time, but you haven't acted upon it. I feel here in the month of December, there may be action towards it, especially if it's been in the back of your mind. The energy is gaining momentum, says here, waxing moon. Okay, I feel that you are or may be potentially making practical steps. It's like the doing of something or the undoing of something. Also, it could go either way. But energy is gaining momentum. Is like there's finally the sense of like moving forward. Some of you are moving forward. You've already cut your losses. You've already accepted a situation, a person, an environment that really wasn't working. And in December, it's like you're finally like completely, that's dead, done, and over with. And you're allowing the universe here, you're in this free flowing energy, allowing the universe to place in your path. And once you see that opportunity, that desire, because momentum is about also the desire of putting effort and action into physically doing something. It's taking the next steps, being very practical and very hands-on to what it is. It's no longer like, oh, let's just manifest and hope and pray that this opportunity will come. The universe is saying, listen, I'm giving you a free spin here. Do something with it. Okay. So very, very beautiful energy here for you, Scorpio, in the month of December. Don't forget to drop a rose down below in the description box, actually in the comment section, to let me know that these messages resonated for you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.